Touring the AFC South here with Mr. Tim Worley. Now, I want to get into your career, but we're going to first talk about your professional career. We're going to talk about your college career first.
Okay.
University of Georgia, Sanford Stadium. How was it playing down there during your collegiate days?
It's something that I really can't explain. I can't put it in words. Anytime you're in front of a large crowd like that, it just energizes you. So, and I just believe in, not being biased, Georgia has some of the best fans in the world, especially traveling fans. But it's always great to be a Georgia Bulldog and part of that whole system.
Now, at Georgia, you did have a knee injury at one point in time.
Yeah.
How did you kind of mentally stay, in tune and kind of recover from that? Because, at that point in time, ACL injuries weren't, the comeback thing, the thing you can come back from as quick like you can now. So how did you kind of stay mentally, kind of in tune to come back?
Well, I think it was automatic to me. I mean, I'm not going to say it was easy because I was so competitive. Even at age 57 now, I'm very competitive. And so I love the game so much, I wanted to get back on the field. So I did what I had to do to recover and come back, 100%. Now, it took me a year and a half to recover from that injury. As today, it'll probably take you 6 to 8 months to recover. But I was just determined. I wanted to play the game. I couldn't wait to get back out there on the field and just be with my teammates. So it was a speedy thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now, going on to the draft, 1989, you were a first-round pick. Now, you recovered from the ACL to become a first-round pick. Can you just describe just the at that point in time, again, that was something unheard of, to recover from an ACL injury and then become a first-round draft pick. Can you just describe just the mental I would say the mental fortitude it took to kind of build and continue to grow to become that first-round draft pick?
Well, I just believe this. My actions, they spoke for themselves, and you can just see how determined I was, and I wasn't going to let anything stop me. So I was able to recover, have a full recovery with that knee injury, and I was still able to run a 4.3 and a 40 at 6'2", 230 pounds. So that speaks a lot. And so just coming back and having a dynamite season, my redshirt junior year, and after playing just 2 years and 4 games at Georgia, I became a first round, 7th pick in the first round, and that's kind of unheard of, but it just shows you just how determined I was.
Right. And then when you got to the NFL, I know you played for the Steelers, and then moved on to the next destination as well. Can you describe just playing for the Steelers and what that kind of meant during that time for you?
Well, first of all, I want to say this to the kids out there. Dreams do come true, because the Steelers have always been my favorite football team since I was 9 years old. And when I'm 21, 22, they draft me in the first round. And not just that, my second favorite team was always the Chicago Bears. They're the AFC team and the NFC team, and also played for the Bears too. And I got traded to the Bears, so dreams do come true. And then, it was just a time in my life where everything was exciting, but at the same time, you don't really realize what you have until it's gone. You don't realize the influence you have on people until it's all over with. But I learned from it, and it made me who I am today.
Right. So, you said you were a bigger running back, of course, obviously,
yeah.
And there's another bigger running back that's in this state. We're in Tennessee, by the way, and that's Derrick Henry.
Yes, sir.
And he's a big guy that he definitely can get up and go, and he can run through you as well.
Yeah.
So, comparing him to maybe your style, what would you say is kind of any comparisons there, perhaps?
Well, I think Derrick, I might have been a little more shifty than Derrick. I think Derrick might have had like a half, maybe a little bit taller than I was. I was 6'2" and a half, about 235. Never weighed any more than 235. But I think I would edge Derrick out if I was playing today with the speed. And but that big back like that, you rarely see that anymore. And it's hard for defensive backs and linebackers, especially in the fourth quarter, to keep taking on big backs like that. So I love this. I love to watch Derrick Henry run the ball.
Right. Thank you.
Yes, sir.